Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael and this is Happy Ghost Reacts. Today, I'll be continuing my Haikyuu reaction series with Season 1, Episode 7, called Versus the Great King. Last episode, an interesting team. They really kind of hit that home. I really enjoy that when an episode has a certain premise around the name, they really do nail it home in that episode, such as a coward's anxiety, an interesting team, and so on. Last episode we started the practice match. Really got destroyed in the first half. Well, I guess now the first third, because there's 3 sets. Thank you for the person who cleared that up for me in the comments. There's usually 3 sets in a volleyball match. I have no volleyball savant by any means. I am probably the furthest thing from, so if you find me, not understanding something and haven't explained it yet, that's probably why I'm confused, because I know little to nothing about volleyball. Like I said when I started this, like all I knew is that this is a volleyball anime and so on. So last episode, like I said, bad first set. Hinata was pretty much the driving reason for that, because he stole a bump, I think would be the correct term, from the team captain. Then went for a ball that wasn't his again, knocked over the ref, who unfortunately got a bump on his forehead because of it, and it was all red. And then to top it all off, hit Kageyama in the back of the head with his serve, which is the worst thing that he could have done out of anything. So that he got scared shitless, I guess, because of that. And he then got his pep talk that kind of turned his attitude around from Tanaka. While I was hoping it was Kageyama would be the one to give him the conversation he needed to get his head back on straight, I'm not opposed to it being Tanaka, because he is probably one of my favorite characters out of all of them. I mean, obviously Hinata and Kageyama kind of take the cake because they're like the main characters in my eyes, at least as of right now. I don't know if that dynamic changes to where it's a whole team is the main character, if that makes sense. But yeah, we turned it around. He realized that like everybody knows that he is not the best player. So there's no reason to be nervous and scared, because everybody's already trying to make up for it. Whether or not that sounds bad is up to you, but they're still willing to play with you on the premise that they know that you're not the greatest right now, but they know he has potential, and that's what they want him to sculpt as they carry him through these matches for now, because eventually he will be equal if he puts in the effort, and I'm excited to see that. I mean, as long as Kageyama continues to adapt to his teammates instead of expecting his teammates to adapt to him, that will also be a fantastic thing and allow the team dynamic to continue to grow. I mean, he even sent a perfect spike to Suki. Now that I know his name, you don't have to say the T, it's just Suki. He said it was creepy how accurate he was with the sets. But I mean, Kageyama's just a beast. Yes, he did have an ego for a reason, but that ego is making him worse. But now he's getting better, and I'm excited to see how this goes. To wrap this up, so I don't keep you guys too long in the pre-discussion, I wrote his name down because he seems significant, since all you guys commented he's one of your favorite characters. Oikawa, I'm going to assume is how you pronounce it. If I am wrong, please correct me so I don't keep saying it wrong. But Oikawa, this brown hair player, at the end, Kageyama came over and said, let's not settle in just yet. That might have not been their official setter, kind of like how Kageyama isn't the official setter, Suge is. So we're now being introduced to what I believe is their setter, their official one, because of the transition we had, and he seems like he's probably going to be a formidable opponent. So I'm excited to see how this goes, because we're jumping into set 3, I'm pretty sure, right as soon as this episode starts. So without further ado, let's jump in. Let's go. Ooh, right off the bat, I still am gonna go with it. This is Suki's music, but this might be wrong. I really like this though. He had a sprain. Oh, he's the reason that this whole condition happened. He wanted to play against another setter, well, Kageyama, seeing as he's a good setter. I love him so much. Oh, he's the captain? Super aggressive setter. So good setter versus good setter is what I'm feeling. Oh boy. Even worse than Suki? Oh boy. Oh boy. That's why it's called the Great King. Okay. So this is the person who taught him. Oh boy. Teacher v student, essentially, right? Unless I'm misinterpreting what they're trying to say. But I'm excited. This is going to be really good. This is going to be an intense third set. Oh boy. I'm already getting goosebumps because I'm excited. He's still doing the king thing. Oh boy. That means he's on par or better than Kageyama. The intimidation stare. That's still stuck around since episode 2. He needs to get intimidated. Sorry, that was an ugly face. Oh! Satisfying. Back to back Oh, okay. I mean, it's still satisfying. Their slap effects for this show is incredible, man. Perfectly. At least his forehead's okay now. Oh boy. Even Kageyama's getting intimidated. He's about to hit us with an intense serve. I'm feeling it. It's groovy music. Oh. Damn. That was the same animation I think they did a couple episodes ago with Kageyama. With the serve, that is. Man, he's cocky. He's just gonna keep aiming it on Suki. You gotta feel bad. What if it was you getting the ball thrown at you like that? Oh, he doesn't even know about the Great King, because Hinata came up with that on his own. I like that he's reiterating the words. Yeah, I'm so happy he's reiterating the words from last episode. Oh yeah, because their team captain's a good receiver. Ooh. Man, he's so cocky. Oh boy. Ooh, Hinata! Oh, it's the thing. It's the soft block, right? Is that what it's called? Okay, alright, alright. Oh, come on. You got this. Eyes open this time. Oh, he made eye contact with him. Holy sh... He intimidated him that much, he didn't even go for the ball. Damn, Hinata did a power move. Hinata. Holy crap, and they won off of that. That was crazy. We won. Let's go. 2-1 in sets. We won. Yes. Holy shit, that was good. You don't know. You don't need to know how to play volleyball to know that. It's crazy to think this was only a few episodes ago they were like this. What a beautiful speech. That was beautiful. I don't care if it was too poetic. That was beautiful. Damn. Creates competition though. Yeah. Yeah. No. No? I thought he was gonna switch it up. Also, to promote comments, what does ace mean? I've heard that term before and I don't know what that means. So please inform me. A lot of you guys like to give me information and it's really cool, so. Ooh. We? The team. Yeah, you went from I to we. There is no I in team. I'm kind of glad you do. But I can see why you have this kind of pent up resentment against him. And it's completely fair. But to not allow the fact that he can improve be an option in your mind is your biggest downfall. Well, there he is again. I love Hinata and how he echoes what people say. This is done a couple times. Yeah, it's a setter on setter competition. There's so many mini competitions in the show. Hey, let go. They improved through practice. Oh, we're gonna be playing against them in a tournament. I must have missed that. He? Another player? Who is that? Looks like he broke a broom. Alright, at least he's acknowledging. And it's good to know that Kageyama has that good of a toss. It's better to be honest. Come on. I mean, the thing about this is, while I want to be upset with his analysis, that's kind of how you have to play sometimes. You have to play to the opponent's weaknesses. I'm happy we won. I was kind of scared this was going to be a loss, but it was going to be like an intense match. Oh, Kageyama's telling him to go home. He feels bad with how tired he is, or knows how tired he is. coach. I'm excited. We're gonna get a coach. He does. That was a confident. Yeah, that guy they were mentioning before is the one who broke it. I think. Oh, he still gave him food though. I love his noises, dude. Oh. This is who he wants to be the coach, isn't it? Yeah. He played volleyball? Because I saw the shop name on the notepad and I didn't realize that that was the shop that... Okay. So that guy's the coach. Or he wants him to be a coach? That's crazy. He's smoking a cigarette. I mean, you can be a coach and not be in the best physical form, I guess. I don't know. Yes, the decoy. I love it. Oh yeah, I forgot that was his debut match. Oh, so satisfying every single time. That intimidating stare he gave to Oikawa, that made him not go for it. I mean, unless it wasn't like that. But he gave him the stare. He looked him dead in the eye for once instead of keeping his eyes closed. That was crazy. Guardian deity. Yeah, they will be an unbeatable force. Ooh, shooting star. That was nice. Yeah, and why did he break a mop? I mean a broom. A delinquent? That's why he wanted to fix the broom himself. He didn't want him to get in trouble again. Oh. Cocky as hell, Kageyama. Man, that serve looks so intimidating. Oh! You hit a home run? And somebody else is gonna block it. Match for 1,000? Oh! Is this the other person? Damn. And it's a little shorter than Hinata? Oh, that's where we're ending it? That's so frustrating. He didn't even say a word. Oh, that was such a good episode. Every episode's a good episode. Oh. So we won. We won the practice match. And I say we as if I'm playing on the team, but I don't know. It's one of those things that I find myself doing when like I choose a side. I say we. But yeah, they won. They won the second set. It was really close. It was 23-24 up until the end, I believe it was. And then Hinata got that spike where he kept his eyes open for once. And he looked dead at, and I'm sorry again if I keep saying his name wrong. Please tell me. Oikawa. Or oh no, I'm not even going to try. Just Oikawa is what I'm going to say. But he is the official setter of that other school. That's name slips my mind. But he's a very good player. He is equal to greater, depending on the situation, in terms of skill to Kageyama. But yeah, I mean, we won 2-1 sets, and we're now training for this tournament, and it's gonna be really intense. I feel it. I can already feel that they're probably not gonna play against them again first. It's probably going to build up to them playing each other, whether it be the second or third match. I'm not exactly sure how volleyball tournaments are set up in terms of the bracket, but I'm still excited that this is coming up around the corner. I don't know how soon it'll happen, but the build-up is going to be good. So we won, to reiterate that one last time, because it's nice to say it. We learned about this this defender, I forget the deity, guardian deity, I mean, which I believe is the guy we just saw at the end there. He perfectly received, I believe is the correct term, the ball that that Kageyama served. And yeah, I mean, we really, just like when we met Oikawa last episode at the very end, it was just like a new character, cuts to credits. So yeah, I'm excited to meet him. What we heard is that he is what they call a delinquent. That's what Hinata used. I don't believe he's a delinquent. I don't know. I'm very confused as to his character already. I'm not really sure what to expect. I mean, I now understand why Suga wanted to not say anything about the mop. Or I mean, I think it was the mop or the broom. One of the two. I think it was the broom. Regardless, it was broken in half, and we saw him holding it in half. So I think he was just trying to fix it so that he didn't get in trouble again, and probably worse off than the last punishment of a month off of sports activities. So yeah, I mean, they also say that they're like 2 positions short of like a full team. So to me, that means we're going to have 2 more. Apparently, we're trying to recruit that shop owner as the coach. That was another surprise to me. I didn't realize that he was going to be the coach, or well, I don't know if he's going to be the coach. I didn't realize he was the one that was being approached as a coach. I didn't know that he was a former volleyball player. I assume you'd want to recruit a former volleyball player to be a volleyball coach. So, yeah, I mean, a whole lot of new players seem to be kind of on the lineup here, with 2 of them being shown to us and 2 being mentioned as needed. So, I'm excited to see the character development as we continue. His former teammate even saw that Kageyama has improved substantially. Like I said, he said we instead of I. There's no I in team. He realizes that Kageyama truly is improving, and then after that he said he now truly felt defeated, because he just, and I can, like I said in the episode, I understand why he has this type of thinking towards Kageyama, especially seeing how he was in the first couple episodes, and how he was probably like that for a long time before that, and how that can get ingrained into his former teammates' heads that this is how he's going to be, this is how he's always going to be. So I don't blame him. It's just sweet to see him be wrong about Kageyama not being able to change, and it's incredible to see Kageyama changing. So yeah, I'm talking for a lot longer than I'm wanting to, because I don't like keeping these videos long, but I think that's everything I have to say. So if you enjoyed my reaction, please consider dropping a like if you did. Really lets me know if you did. And if you haven't already and you'd like to stay up to date on my future videos, especially Haikyuu, since you're here, please consider subscribing and ringing that bell, as they say, to stay up to date on all my future uploads. And until next time, with my next episode of Haikyuu, I hope you guys all have a fantastic day, and peace.